Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Tara Weekly Planning Top Tips. This week's three-part special edition sees us look at colleagues' jobs and availability and making sure that they're captured in the system so the system can run the best schedule it can with Auto Scheduler on the Tuesday night. And this just means you need to spend less time on the schedules, which is great. Today, we're going to find out how to add an availability work pattern. So first things first, how do we know who in our team has got an availability pattern? So we're going to click on View. We're going to click on Availability. Anyone with the light green or the dark green means there's an availability pattern in them. Anyone with the purple, we know there's no pattern in there. So we're going to take this colleague and give them pattern. Click on Availability, Add Pattern. When it pops up, you will put in the colleague's employee number's pattern name. So Tom Jones from South Wales, that is his. And then we're going to go on the pattern start date. The pop-up box won't appear with you yourself on the screen. It's on the secretary screen with myself, sorry, but I'm going to put down 1 week commencing the 12th. And this will be the pattern start date and the availability start date. As you move down, you can see that you've got the option of recurring. What this means is that you could actually do a 2-week availability pattern. Could be for colleagues that potentially have childcare, for example. It could be alternating weekends where they've got childcare, or it could be different examples of colleagues needing a 2-week availability pattern. So let's have a look at how we can do an availability pattern. Double click on Sunday. It will pop up with unavailable for the whole day. Excuse me. So we know with Tom, he can work all day on Sunday. So we're going to highlight it all, click available. What we do know about Tom, though, is that he has got commitments on Sunday morning and he prefers to do it Sunday night. So to help the system realise this, we're going to put preferred from 3 o'clock onwards to 11. What that means is that the system, if it can, will put Tom in his preferred shifts. But if for some reason, due to absence or holiday cover, we need someone between 6 and the hours of 2, half 2 up to 3 o'clock, it will put Tom in for that shift. Bearing in mind, as an extra top tip, when you do put in colleagues' available hours, if there is anything over 7.5 hours, please put in 8 hours. For example, if colleagues available for 7.5 hours, you can put them for 8 hours. The reason why is because it'll take a half an hour break off them. So just bear that in mind when you do an availability pattern for them, because the availability pattern has to be equal the contract. So in other words, if a colleague has got 20-hour contract, as straightforward as that, you've got to make sure you put 20 hours of availability in there. Otherwise, the system can't give them the contracted hours. Let's press OK. So another example could be the Monday. So we know with Tom on the Monday, again, he's available between the hours of 6 and 10. He's available. What we do know about Tom is that his preferred shifts between 6 and 11 in the night on the Monday is 12 till 5 is his preferred. Again, saves in the system, press OK. What we're going to do now, we know that Tom's got alternate weekends. So in other words, if he works this Sunday, he's unavailable next Sunday due to childcare. So next Sunday underneath, we're going to leave it as unavailable. But what we need to make sure is that the Saturday and the Sunday match. So for example, if he's available to work this Sunday, he won't be that Saturday. This Saturday, got to make sure you put him in. He is available between 6 and 11, but his preferred is between 6 and 1 on Saturday. Press OK. Press OK. Now I'm going to give you a bit of an example as well, how to change someone's availability short term. So it could be that something that's come up in the week for Tom. He's got his football presentation on the Thursday night, and he's asked if he cannot be available for that part of the shift. So what we can do, we can go availability and add override. So what we'll do, we'll just pretend now this has already been done, and Tom's normal Thursday looks like that. And what we want to do is make sure that we tell the system in advance that you can't work that part of the system. So you just do an availability override for that day before the rota runs, and you just go, it's not available between 6 and 11 that evening. And this is a short-term solution. So you can use this for any colleague before the auto schedule runs on the Tuesday night. And it could be, for example, where colleagues can come to you with notice that they can't work a particular shift before the new rota generates. And this will ensure the auto schedule won't put them in then. So again, it saves you a bit of a job trying to swap that shift when the rota generates. Press OK, and then make sure you save all your work in. Thank you very much.